Peace. Welcome to the YouTube live book reading of Animals Speak. Learn the language of the animals, the spiritual and magical powers of creatures great and small. I'm your moderator and narrator, Uriel Riley. Highest heart love. Happy Saturday. Peace, everyone. You're not there. We pick up at page 280. This is a beautiful reading. I'm so excited about this. Wow. Happy Saturday. In the middle of page 280, the great Ted Andrews, Animals Speak. Groundhog. Keynote. Mystery of death without dying. Trance. Dreams. Oh, this is so good. The groundhog or woodchuck. For all those reading along and in the playlist. Keynote. Mystery of death without dying. Trance. Dreams. Cycle of power. Winter. Oh, this is good. The groundhog or woodchuck is a burrowing rodent, actually a member of the squirrel family. It has chisel-like teeth, and it lives at the edges and open areas of woods and forests. It is known for its digging and tunneling ability. Symbolically, this reflects the ability to get deep within an area of interest. It is not unusual to have a groundhog appear at a time when a new area of study is about to open up. Since a groundhog does not fully mature for about 2 years, its appearance as a totem can reflect an endeavor that may take 2 years to come to full fruition. This may reflect 2 years of intensive study, digging, and building. The groundhog makes elaborate dens with multiple exits and storage rooms. It spends half of its time underground. The bedroom area is always located above the lowest end of the tunnel. This is so it won't be flooded. They clean up after themselves, burying their own excrement. Within their burrows, they have separate toilet chambers. Groundhogs are generally non-territorial, but they will not allow others in their tunnel. Groundhogs can tell if a burrow is occupied, as fresh dirt will be piled outside of its entrance. For anyone with a groundhog totem, it is important to give definite signals to the boundaries you wish to have respected in your life. Peace, peace, highest heart love. Peace, live in Cali. Greetings. Peace, my mods are in the building. Welcome, everyone. Peace, YouTube. Groundhogs go into a true hibernation and spend about 4 to 6 months in that condition. They prepare for this by fattening themselves. They gorge through summer and late fall. They will curl up in a frost-free chamber of their burrow, and their life processes will slow. Their temperature will drop from its normal 96 degrees to about 40 degrees, barely above freezing. The respiration slows to 1 breath per minute, and their heartbeat plunges from 110 beats per minute to about 4 or 5. Ooh. They achieve a state of unconsciousness that will usually awaken in late winter or early spring. Hibernation has always had great significance to it. It symbolized death without dying. Some societies used methods to induce these states as a symbolic ritual of death and rebirth. Thus, hibernation reflected a time of initiation. Winter is the season of power, for that is when the groundhog reveals and uses its most effective medicine, hibernation. It also it is also a symbol of opening fully to the dream time, the heavy winter sleep, allowing the individual to use the dream time more powerfully. Those with a groundhog totem will find that will be increasing ability to develop lucid dreaming, especially during the winter. Anytime groundhog shows up, the clarity and power of altered states will be amplified. Dreams will become more significant. Many shamans, yogis, and mystics would teach methods of slowing down the metabolism of the body. This was often used to create trance conditions. This could facilitate healing or be directed toward out of body contacts. It can also be used to develop shamanistic trance. In this form of trance, the individual learns to shut down the body and then leave the body, leaving it protected, and then goes off into other dimensions to learn and bring back knowledge. When groundhog shows up as a totem, there will be opportunity to explore deeper altered states of consciousness, lessons associated with death and dying, and revelations about its process will begin to surface. Groundhog holds the knowledge of metabolic control. Its medicine is that of going into the great unconscious to touch the mystery of death without dying. Woo! Groundhog medicine, woodchuck medicine. Yes, gotta love that. Peace, everyone. Coco, Elo Shun. Peace, peace, live in Cali. What's going on, everyone? Good afternoon, good evening. Divine days and nights. Here we go. Moving on. The bottom of page 281. Peace. That's right. That's why we come here to this corner of YouTube, reading books, breathing, reading together, unity, the peaceful part of YouTube, right? And the useful, reading books from masters. Guys, I'm going to show it first. And then look at this. Look at the next one. Woo-hoo. We just did woodchuck medicine, and now the great, great horse. Yes, Coco. Yes, yes. Horse, horse, horse. Keynote, travel, power, and freedom. Gotta breathe that in, right? Cycle of power. Year round. Oh, this is so good. The horse is rich in lore and mythology. An entire book could be written on the significance of the horse alone, for no one single animal has contributed more to the spread of civilization than the horse. It has been associated with both burial rites and birth, with individuals riding into and out of the world upon it. The Norse god Odin rode upon an eight-legged steed. In the Hindu tradition, the chariot of Shariah, the sun god, is pulled by stallions, as is the chariot of Apollo in Greek mythology. Top of page 282, guys. In Chinese astrology, the horse is associated with appeal and persuasiveness. Horses are symbols of freedom, oftentimes without the proper restraints. Horse people in Chinese astrology are friendly and adventurous, and they can be very emotional. Before the horse's domestication, the distance between peoples and societies was great, and there was little interaction. It served humanity in travel, in war, in agriculture, and in most other major areas of life. Today, the horse is limited mostly to recreation and agriculture, but its energy is expansive. Because of it, the world has been brought closer together. The horse enabled people to explore and find freedom from the constraints of their own communities. This enabled them to travel and thus discover the multiplicity of life and all of its powers. Horses have great appeal to most people. We are fascinated by them, and riding one raises us above the mundane and renews our sense of power. Riding horses has been linked to flying by more than one poet through the ages. They signify the wind and even the foam of the sea. Horses were given powers of divination. More than one legend speaks of the clairvoyance of horses and their ability to recognize those involved in magic. They are symbols that can express the magical side of humans. The symbolism of the horse is complex. It can represent movement and travel, or maybe it showed up to help you with the movement. It has been a symbol of desires, especially sexually. The stallion was often used as a symbol of sexuality. The taming of a stallion would then be the taming of sexuality and dangerous emotions. As with many domesticated animals, there are a wide variety of horses, each with its own unique abilities riding, plowing, pulling. The horse still serves a variety of functions. To understand your own particular horse totem, try to determine which kind it is. Horses, like dogs, are bred today for specific purposes, and determining that can help you to define the purpose of it within your own life. Take your totem and examine it in regard to yourself. What is its color? Its kind? How does it appear to you? Does it run? Is it always perceived standing? Do you see yourself riding it or watching it? If a horse has shown up in your life, it may be time to examine aspects of travel and freedom within your life. Are you feeling constricted? Do you need to travel and move on or allow others to move on? Is it time to assert your freedom and your power in new areas? Are you doing your part to assist civilization within your own environment? Ding! Are others? Are you honoring what this civilization has given you? Horse brings with it new journeys. It will teach you how to ride into new directions, to awaken and discover your own freedom and power. See, and when we talk about power, we're talking about self power, will power, not power over others. See, this is the healthy power. It's not about power over any other person than thyself. This is true willpower. Horse. Freedom. We can create the most beautiful things in peace with freedom. Moving on, the bottom of page 282. And if you see this right here, this is the relief from the ancient pyramids of the pharaoh on the chariot and the horse. That's a real deal. Priceless. Both of these are. Both of them. So it is what it is. Leopard. Woo! Leopard, leopard, leopard. Bottom of page 282 is very short, but that's going to leave us to something else that is powerful. So I'll read this. It says, see separate entry for the snow leopard. Information on the leopard has also been included in the category panther. Although technically they are not the same, panther was a name often given to both the leopard and the jaguar. The qualities of both are very similar. Study the panther information and then research the leopard to find its unique significance to you. All right. So panther is a few pages away. We'll get there probably tomorrow. All right. So moving on. And you got two totems back to back like this that are super major. We have to give honor and reverence in just a little bit, you know? I love you. I love you. This is deep. Mystic breeze. Oh, my minds are in the building. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Peace. Awesome. Guys, you came to the perfect one because our totems are just running through this episode. Oh my goodness. It's absolutely beautiful. We started off with groundhog, woodchuck. Then we just completed horse. And now, la 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 la. Page 283. Animal speak. Lion. Woo! my daughter is gonna love this episode. Oh my goodness, she's gonna love this episode. Oh, we went horse. And now lion. Keynote. Yes, Leo ascending. Lioness. Mystic Freeze. You know that energy. You know that. All right. And this is powerful, just like horse. Keynote. Assertion of the feminine and the power of the female sun. Told you it's powerful. I'll read that again. Keynote. Assertion of the feminine and the power of the female sun. Cycle of power. Just like the horse, year round. That's right. Powerful. Woo! The lion is the second largest member of the cat family. The traits of the cats should be studied in general, for the lion embodies many of them. It makes him its home on the savannas of Africa, and those with this totem would do well to study the significance of the savannas. The lion's main prey is the antelope, and this should be studied as well. The lion has been symbolic of a variety of energies through the years. It is a symbol of the sun and of gold. It was a symbol for the sun god Mithra. The Egyptians believed that the lion presided over the annual floods of the Nile. Early Christians believed it to be the earthly opponent of the eagle. The medieval alchemists associated it with the fixed element of sulfur, and a young lion was often the symbol of the rising sun and all that is implied by it. The lion is unusual among members of the cat family in that it will live in groups called prides. If a lion has shown up as a totem, you can expect lessons and issues dealing with community and groups to surface. There may be a need to examine your own role in the group. Yes, thank you, Mystic, for putting that in the chat. Thank you so much, man. I love my mods. Thank you. Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. We are doing it. Oh, this is so good. Within the pride, the females are the best hunters. Although most lions are clumsy hunters by themselves, they have developed an excellent cooperative hunting technique. The females, though, do most of the hunting and the rearing of the cubs. The lion cubs lead a relatively carefree existence. Their parents are patient and affectionate with the cubs. And most individuals with lions as totems will find those same qualities developing within themselves. The males are most noticeable by their large mane. They do very little work. They can be passionate and excessively jealous of the lionesses. Sheesh. They protect the pride against predators. When hunting, they use their roar to scare prey toward the waiting lioness. If a male lion has shown up as your totem, you may need to examine your usefulness within some group or community in your life. Do you need to do more than you are? Do you need to be more protective? Do you need to cooperate more? The lion does not fight for the sake of fighting. It avoids confrontations and will leave the scene of danger if possible. This is a tactic to keep in mind if the lion is your totem. Lions also hunt primarily by stealth, and the most common method of killing it is by strangulation. This technique is something for those with this totem to practice developing when pursuing new endeavors and objectives in the area of life. Be stealthy for your greatest success. The idea of the young lion being associated with the rising sun is most significant since the females of the pride do most of the work. It actually reflects the idea of the rising of the feminine energies. The sun has not always been a masculine symbol. It does give birth to new days, and it nurtures and warms life. Thus, it is not stretching the correlation to see the lion as the assertion of the feminine energies to bring forth birth and new power. When a lion has shown up, there will be opportunity to awaken to a new sun. Trust your feminine energies, creativity, intuition, and imagination. These will add new sunshine to your life. Don't be afraid to roar if you feel threatened or intruded upon. Top of page 284. Awesome. Guys, and gals, gentle ladies, Monsieur, thank you. Should we do one more or leave it there? It's been a beautiful reading. I wish y'all have had a wonderful day. Thank you so much. That's right, Mithra Ra. Amen Ra. That's right. Yes. And see, this is Amen Ra Hotep. Right here. See? The Metaneter at the top. Or Thutmose is the third. Yeah. Or the fourth. Sorry. So, one more? Needed to hear that, definitely. Mystic Breeze. Thank you so much, Live and Cali. Oh, all right. Well, we can leave it there. Yeah, we don't need to do one more. We can do it tomorrow. Thank you so much. I love you. Yeah, I know. Beautiful treasures. Right? Look at the statues that around me. One day I'll take you guys outside. If you look at some of my poetry, you'll see actually some of the statues I have outside. Highest heart love. The Most High keeps us, especially when you're righteous. You can build this peace and then it can feed it to others and give it to other people. See, I've been all over this world. I've traveled and climbed the mountains that you can't go to any other way but doing the work. And it's always a lesson, that there's more work to do. Right? Always more work to do. So I honor y'all. I love you. Oh, one more. We'll leave it here and pause, and I'll do one more. I'll do extra tomorrow. How about that? Right? I love you guys. Thank you so much. That's right. The good work always continues. That's why we're real life light workers. If you guys know, um, because probably most people Google, but like I used to before just 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I worked at the Imagine Center for Light Workers here in Tarzana, California, a metaphysical shop. That's where I honed the harmonic vibrational at. And so I've been healing the people for a long time. I'm in service always. So this is a part of the service is giving you information that can help you and lead you and guide you guys around the world, you know? So I'm a master fitness trainer in real life. I'm a healer in real life, you know? So that's also why, they try to kick me to the side. They don't really want to talk about it. I'm a person that's never been surgery, never. I've torn everything in my knees, in my ankles. It's all connective tissue. It grows back. Breathing and stretching. Been doing yoga since 2007 as far as teaching it. Pranayama. So this is my lifestyle. So I've cultivated to this point where I can give y'all and share my peace with the world, and they know it's literally genuine. Like, wow, that's I know him. I know him in real life. That's how he is. So we have to keep spiraling that energy toward the world. I love y'all. Look at this beautiful. Doing it. We are. Highest heart love. I love you. Peace, peace. I'll see you soon, okay? Yes, the royal blue cloud tonight, okay? Highest heart love. Thank you so much. Royal blue tonight. I love you too. Thank you so much. Peace.